Hey, is your ankles alright? Hello, strong what? Oh, is your boogers fine? Oh no, we can't have a non-booger baby. Oh.
No, yes. Alright, bet, yeah. You think it's your ass, okay. I don't care. I'll be home. Oh shit, I'm gonna be this sister. Oh yeah, that is her.
Grandma was supposed to come over. And she didn't show. Wow! So, the first thing that we're going to need is some lotion. Bang.
Hurry up, you scary motherfucker. What does that mean? Okay. Just because you talk loud to me just now, I'm gonna whoop the shit out of you now. We're gonna see. Deuce it up, nigga.
I'm going to need your bag. So, we got all the stuff that we did see.
I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend?
Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it fighting out of Ireland.
Oh, fuck that,
Clarissa.
What the hell do?
This bout, usually you don't need a weather report for a...
No, I'm sorry, Skip.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver.
That nigga, I tried that fucking shit. That shit don't work, man.
Again, downstairs. Misses. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Beautiful counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice your back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
One punch could change everything in this battle. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot by her. Clarissa Shields is in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. No, hold on a second, Johnny. Clarissa Shields just got clipped. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The straight right just misses. He wasn't ready for that counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor.
Yeah,
It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they...
And blow it now.
Here we go for round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. The straight right just misses. Incredible work rate. Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Caution being thrown to the wind. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab doesn't score. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
She got clipped by that counter. Good counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What about Katie Taylor in that last round? After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace
streaming?
up, they've got this fight.
I love that. That jab's slick. What?
Hey, shout out to TLC family, Tavius.
Good work.
Over there on Twitch, on TikTok.
Better than that.
Let's get it started in round three. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything
What
worked.
the, like,
Wait
one
for
person
the
to go
reaction.
through?
Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Well done with that counter shot. believe what we're seeing. She scores without counting. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just misses with that jab. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Perfect counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Got out of the way of that right hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Forget like
I seriously
that.
hope the
Yeah.
judges can...
Here we go to the fourth round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is...
It ain't far,
if it's not
though, either.
broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
It's
worked.
30
Wait
to
for the
27.
reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches.
Points.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means.
I mean,
But they
he
will,
landed
when
on
they
me.
hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's
It don't
got
matter
the
if I
punch
knock
power,
his ass
someone's
out.
got the speed. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That one will count. Nice counter shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or just play calm, play cool.
There's a counter shot halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter shot by her. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
That counter shot lands. Punch, counter punch. Does well to block that left jab. Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
All right, great round, great round. Right, now relax, relax.
Okay.
You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. Start just sticking a few body shots in there, vary up a little bit.
On to the fifth we go. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Jab misses. A straight right just misses. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
That punch doubled her over. She catches and counters. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Good counter punching. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. The jab doesn't quite connect. Swing and a miss with that hook. Nice counter shot. A straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back.
I'm happy. I like that one. Good work.
Let's start the 6th. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
The straight right just misses. She scores with that counter. Her stamina is off the charts. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Well done with that counter shot. That jab misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about shields in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
There's a lot on the line here.
Back in the game. That's a terrible round. That's a terrible...
Round 7, here we go. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
So much firepower here. Nice counter shot by her. Missing with the hook. They threw the hook. It didn't land. How about that time counter shot? She got clipped by that counter. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter shot by her. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Holding nothing back here in the round. fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Just misses with that uppercut. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about shields in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
To load up.
Do not worry about that round. Throw it from him.
Her out. She is absolutely shattered. She's hurt. She's ready to go.
And there's the bell for round 8. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you. Whoa, wait a minute! The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
The straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. The courage on display here is incredible. They exchange punches. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good counter shot by her. They both want the knockout. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. She wasn't ready for that. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? So the referee says, fight on. A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
They've done it before, now they do.
I'll send me an invite. Did you change the weight? What? Oh. We unlock them on the PlayStation? I thought this bitch said, didn't he say he got a PlayStation 5? Oh, that's a, sound like a person problem to me. I don't think that's true. I'm gonna be your daddy, Davis. Yes. Oh, I'm scared. Somebody come save her. She running like a stripper.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham, alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for the tale of...
Fuck you.
Here comes the pride of Wales. You are looking at an absolute legend. The
That nigga
longest
kinda look
reigning
like you,
super
Dave.
middleweight champion in boxing history, spanning over 10 years, defending against 20 opponents.
I can see the
Canelo
Wisdom.
Alvarez, a four-division, multi-time world champion. Simply one
Actually, I
of the
take that back,
greatest of all
Davis.
time.
I take that back.
So
I take
excited
that
for this
back.
fight. There is no
JoJo
nonsense
looks like
here.
that motherfucker. Cause they both have big nose like a motherfucker.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career, introducing the 2-division champion of the world and boxing's pride of Wales.
Shut the fuck up.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Listen, when you've got like one of my two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Here we go. Should be a good one. Back and forth they go. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good right jab. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Punch caught him clean. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You just see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And they're looking in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
The perfect counter lands. Do you believe what we're seeing? Beautiful counter shot. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Punch, counter punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That big hook doesn't land. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You fight the Swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Can't find a home in that jab. Nice counter shot. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. And his right hand is blocked. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt he won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a fight.
Nigga, how do we look up?
So get out there. Get out there.
I'm hitting the button.
Go back and win the round. He's ready to go. He's
I
absolutely
guess you could.
shattered.
I'm
Get your
hitting
mind
shit
back
right
on the
now.
job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Good counter punch. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. And he scores with the counter. There's a counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those punches that hit nothing but air can tire you out quickly. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, got to get him inside close round.
Babe, do we have any toilet papers they can get? This nigga saying borrow. Like, he gonna use it and bring it back type shit.
This round's still up for grabs.
Do we have any toilet paper they can borrow? Yeah. Bitch. I just looked it up probably. She said, yeah, you can come and borrow some.
Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
There's the bell for round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Looking to land the hook. Nice counter. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
No rest for the weary. Catch and shoot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
They exchange punches. The courage on display here is incredible. Which fighter will say no mas? Well done with that counter shot. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. How about that time counter shot? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Missing with that right hook. Nice counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket them.
Beautiful counter punch. Very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A lot of effort being exerted here. both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Good counter punch. Not a lot of defense here at all. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Trying to land that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Just keep them on the end and get focused. Get your mind on the job. Get back out there and win it.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't put your
chin back together. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight.
This is
He's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away.
to the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Like gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
Down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
It's not over yet. You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the...
You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Get your mind back.
Great work.
I'm a call
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still...
I'm so tired of rubbing it. Yeah, man.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Swing and a miss with that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. They exchange punches. He threw a punch and just got countered. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Perfect counter lands. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This is with the straight left. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Good counter punching. Swing and a miss with the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Calzaghe in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominant.
There's the bell to start round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. That left hook misses. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight.
I'm good.
This fight will continue.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, I need to find the
Both men step back for just a moment. Nobody home with that hook. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Unlucky to miss with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
Get knocked out and lay down.
There's going to be absolute uproar.
Where's your freaking certificate?
Yeah, I said get knocked out and lay down, nigga.
That's a terror. Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
Nigga, this take the L, Tavius.
You're much better. He's not in your league.
Nigga, just take the L, nigga.
And put it back on him this round.
Come on, brother. Round for round, nigga. Just take this one hit and quit it, nigga.
Take that confidence away.
Let me fix that nose, nigga.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Don't win this round back. Take away that confidence. In his track.
The jab's working.
Come on, brother. I'm just trying to be a good, and trying to fix that fucking nose, man.
Here comes round 7. This fight has been
Damn.
very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Why not keep jabbing?
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
He misses with that jab. There's a counter shot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, and Joe Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. Good counter punch. These punches coming from every angle. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody up.
Come on. You let him back. Great work. I love that.
I'll give you fucking pops now. It's gonna kill you.
Get back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back.
Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there.
He's over
He's
it,
over
yeah.
yet. You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag.
This is a friendly competition now. I'm trying to mark you over
I need
this.
to go back out there. I need you to
Fight
win
that
this
sword
round.
boy, nigga. I'm trying to knock
Think
you
about
out.
the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
Boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him
One shot at a time.
And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
One punch could change everything in this battle. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. And he wasn't ready for that count.
Yeah.
And as we take another look, it's this punch right here.
Right hook,
that
nigga.
sealed the
Nigga.
deal.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the
Nigga.
gods.
Right hook, nigga. You ain't getting up. Stay down, nigga. Stay down, nigga. Stay down. Don't make me put you back down, nigga. Don't make me put you down, nigga.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Misses. That counter punch caught him clean.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
It's all offense all the time. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
His stamina is off the charts. How about that time counter shot? 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
If I could run and drop kick you over.
What a fight, what a style, what a pace. To get a unanimous decision, that is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
Nigga, I'm uninstalling UFC, nigga. So I just wait for you to change it or what? Okay, I ain't hit nothing. And guess what? You had 76, I had 74. Let me thought I did, man. Could have put your seats ass to sleep. You was tired too. Damn, nigga. Oh, nigga. Oh, shit. Send me an invite again, gang. Let me see if I can just join off you. Nigga, let me put my niggas. Okay, my shit. Gang on, I had to close my shit. My shit tweaking.